Creating a website with Google Sites. Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about publishing and what that means for your Google site, and then how to share it out to people. Okay, so publishing. So I'm sure you've seen this big blue publish button at the top and what that means. So a Google site is a little different than like a Google Doc. So for a Google Doc, it's kind of like live. So what you see is what others would see. With a Google site, that isn't the case. You can make edits and changes. Let's say it's like your draft, but it's not until you publish it is what others would see. So, for example, down here, I have my site like all set, and I'm going to go and hit publish. And it's going to, if I'm doing it for the first time, it's going to have me name it, which I can, if I want to adjust that name, I can go ahead and do that. If I want to get rid of like that hyphen, for example, I can go through, and as long as it's not taken, it'll work. I can click publish. And then that is all set. So now what's going to happen is that's how my site's going to be viewed by others, right? So, but let's say I decided to delete this extra video here that I have because it's like, oh, I have it in there twice. So now when I go and I hit publish, now I'm going to get this screen. And what this is basically telling me and showing is that I've made a change to this site here. It's like, this is what it was before, and this is what it's going to look like. And as long as I'm good with that, then I click publish. And now this new version with the video deleted is now what other people are going to see. Right, now that my site is published, and you could always go in and make changes and publish multiple times, and you don't need to change anything after that. Now we want to be able to give people access to view our site. And what you don't want to do is copy the URL at the top, but that is not the link to your website. So the way to get that link is you go up to the little link icon up here and click copy published link. And if I copy that, that's going to give me the link to my page. Now, I do want you to note that when you click that, it's going to be for whatever page you're on. So if I'm clicked on plants here, and then I click the copy publish link, this is the link for plants. And most of the time, you don't want that. You want kind of the home page to be what you share with people. So if I go to home, I click copy publish link, then that's what I want. So if I go copy link, then I'm going to go to a new tab here, and I'm going to paste that in. I click enter, and I have a problem. There's something I didn't do. What we need to do is make sure that anybody with a link can view this. So coming back to this page here, what I need to do next is I need to go up to the top and click on the share with others icon. And right here, I can see where it says published. It says anyone at kuka.k12.ca.us can view. We want it with anybody with this link can view. So I'm going to click change, and I'm going to click this top one here. So that way, when I'm sharing it out with like parents or students or whoever, they can find it without having to log in, or actually they couldn't log in because they have to have this domain in order to see it. So we don't want that. We want anybody can find and view. So click save, then I'll click done. So now that same link, I can come up with new tab. I can click paste in there. Now the site comes up for others to see. Fantastic. And I can go and I can make changes to here. And let's see, I'm going to delete this picture here, right? Notice if I come over here and I refresh this page, I'm still seeing the flower because I didn't publish the changes. I have to come back to here, click publish. It's going to show me that I made a change on the home page. I click publish again. It's publishing. Usually takes a few seconds, but now if I come over to the link site, I can refresh it, and now that picture is gone. If I wanted to make it a little bit easier, if I was gonna like write it out for somebody or tell somebody like over the phone, you might want to create like a little tiny URL. So here I can like copy this. I can go open to like either bit.ly or tinyurl. One of them will work. Tinyurl.com. And this one here, I'm going to paste in that link like that. You can see the demo site. And then if you want to kind of customize it, I could say, here's, let's see, demo Google site CSD, right? Or something a little easier probably than that even. And you click make tiny URL, and if that allowed it, then it'll go through. If it was already taken, it'll kick it back and have you type it in something else. If you just paste it in here and click tiny URL, it'll give you as a series of letters and numbers that you can give somebody, but it's definitely on the shorter side. And this could be something I can give out to people. So most important when you're done with your site, if you want people to see it, get the right copied link and make sure under the share settings you have it so the published one is anybody with the link can find and view your web page. Congrats, you have a published Google site. You are a web creator.